Welcome to a special preview of the Master English Conversation 2.0 Masterclass video lesson. This unique program helps you become a confident, fluent English speaker automatically by introducing the pieces of native English, like pronunciation and slang, and then showing you how they work in native conversational English. Before watching this lesson, click on the video below to master the grammar you'll see frequently in this masterclass video lesson. After you've mastered the grammar, watch this lesson and notice how much easier the native English becomes. You will actually feel yourself becoming more fluent, and you'll be excited to study more. Enjoy the lessons. Well, hello and welcome to this month's Master English Conversation Masterclass video lesson. Okay, so we're starting a new set of lessons, and Richard, my friend Richard here, he's joining me. He lives very close to me, a good friend of mine, and so I'll let him introduce himself. But for this month, it should be an interesting lesson.
Yes. Hello. My name is Richard Richardson. I am from America, from New York City, 26 years old. And I live in Japan. Nice to meet you.
Well, before we get into anything in particular about the lesson, how have you been? It's been a while since I've seen you.
I've not been good. I have not been good. Yeah.
I know the school year started again. It's been going all right or not so great?
I have some new teachers.
Yeah.
And they're nice.
Yeah.
But they do things that I don't understand.
Yeah.
And it makes me frustrated, and I feel that they should think before they act.
Yeah.
And then I have been in a bad mood all week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's okay.
But hopefully we can do something about that today.
Yes,
it's
hopefully.
a beautiful day today, nice and sunny.
It is.
Well, how can we make you feel better? What do you think we can do to to improve your situation? What do you do when you're feeling bad, you're in a bad mood? What perks you up? What makes you feel better?
I cook.
You cook?
I cook.
I see. Well, as it just so happens, I'd love to be talking about cooking this month in this lesson. I mean, if you'd like to cook something with us, he's a much better cook than I am as well. I don't really do much cooking. I do like to bake. Oh, you really used to be a chef?
I used to work in a cafeteria at a school. Yes.
Very nice, very nice. So I had a restaurant. I don't know if I told you that story before. I wasn't such a great cook, but I learned a lot.
Yes.
But since I have a fellow professional here, then you can hopefully teach me, teach everyone here some interesting things. So what would you like to make then? You want to make a dessert or an entree or an appetizer? What are you thinking about?
Well, one, no Japanese food.
No Japanese food.
No Japanese.
Okay,
I love
we won't make Japanese food.
I love Japanese food, but when you're in a bad mood, I think you really want your country's food.
Yeah. Some home food.
Yes, some home cooking.
Home cooking.
Now, meat is very expensive here, so I think a dessert. Probably would be the best thing.
Yeah. You have a favorite dessert?
Carrot cake.
I see. That's one of my favorite desserts as well. I do love some carrot cake. You know what? Living in Japan, it's a tough thing to come by.
Yes, you definitely find it.
Yeah, you can't just go to a regular bakery and get some carrot cake out here.
I missed that.
Yeah, so let's make some carrot cake.
Oh, okay, cool. I have a very good recipe.
Really?
Yes.
Fantastic. Well, you are in luck today, so we are going to make a carrot cake. Cool. All right, we are back.
Magic.
Yes. After we've done our shopping, so we are going to move in now. We've got all of our lovely ingredients. You can look down and see everything that we've got here. We will be introducing it, and why don't you take it away? Tell us what we're going to be using and how much of it we'll be using.
First of all, this is carrot cake.
Yes.
Carrot cake means we need carrots.
Carrots.
Delicious carrots.
So how many carrots will we use?
3. You will need 6.
6 carrots in total?
6 medium carrots. Maybe you won't use all of it, but you'll use most of it.
Yeah.
You'll use most of it. So 6 medium-sized carrots.
Okay.
You will need a lot of eggs. You will need 6 eggs for this cake, because we're going to make a big cake.
So we'll just use a half dozen? We won't use the whole thing?
Yes, a half dozen, yes. We will need sugar. We will need 2 cups of sugar.
2 cups of sugar.
Yes, it's not a sweet cake.
We've got 2 different kinds of sugar over here.
Yes.
So we've got the what do you call this? Is like just like green sugar. What do we? I forget what we call this.
White sugar.
White sugar.
Plain white sugar.
So this is white sugar also, but this is powdered sugar.
It's white sugar, but it's very. It's not grainy.
It's powdered
It's very
sugar.
powdery. So they call it powdered sugar and white sugar. This cake will have a cream cheese frosting. So we have cream cheese. We will have
a lot of sugar.
A lot of sugar. So we will need 1, 2, 3. We will need how much?
3 packs. How many cups?
3 packs of cream cheese. So basically, that is almost 3 cups of cream cheese.
Really? It's each one of these is just 1 cup?
Yes.
Really? It's only 1 cup?
200 grams.
200 grams.
200 grams makes 1 cup.
Really?
Yes.
I thought that was 200 milliliters.
It's close enough.
Really?
It's close enough. Do not question me. I am the chef.
No. Grams.
I am the chef.
Now this is a
chef.
thing that my wife and I, since we're coming from 2 different units of measurement,
Yes.
so grams is a measure of weight.
Yes.
Not a measure of volume.
Yes.
So cup is a measure of volume, though.
Yes.
Because you could have 1 cup of sand,
Yes.
and you could have 1 cup of feathers.
Yes.
But the grams would be very different.
Yes.
So how many cups is this? Do you know?
I don't like you. We're going to use 3 packs.
3
Well,
packs.
not all of it, but most of it.
Okay. All right. So what else do we got here? So
we
got
have the powdered sugar and the cream cheese for the frosting. Now, we have oil. This recipe does not use water. It does not use milk. You need oil.
Yeah.
You will need 2 cups of oil. Volume. Volume.
Yes,
you will
by
need
volume.
2 cups of oil.
2 cups of
I
oil.
don't like him. You will also need raisins. I think a cup and a half will be good.
A cup and a half of
cup and a
raisins.
half would
So
be
this
good.
is mix of raisins and
Yes.
other.
So raisins are dried grapes, but sometimes they have white grapes. Sometimes they have purple grapes. They have red grapes. So this is a raisin mix. They're
Yes.
a little Japanese, but it's raisin mix, and they have all these different raisins in. So it should make the cake very delicious. And last but not least, we have the flour. We need flour. Flour is going to be maybe 4 cups of flour.
That's a lot of flour.
Yeah, it is a lot of flour.
How big? How big is the actual cake? I see we've got.
Oh, yes.
We've got our materials here for
Yes.
making stuff.
Yes, this is a cake pan. Now with the cake pan, what you have is, I have stuff in here, I am sorry. You have the cake pan, and when you make the cake, you put the cake inside, you cook it for an hour, and when you're done, you just lift it up, and it makes it easier to come out.
Oh, look at that.
Do not burn yourself. It's very easy to do it all the time.
Now remember, if you follow this recipe at home, you can do it with any kind of baking pan you
Yes.
want to. You don't need to
Yes.
have any specific really nice cake
Yes.
making equipment
Yes.
like this. So what else? What other? We've got
And
the
last,
ingredients. What else do we have here?
I forgot about this.
What?
This is baking soda.
And we've
baking
got-
soda and vanilla flavoring. This is to make the cake bigger, and this is to make the cake delicious.
Make
So,
it vanilla.
delicious
Vanilla-y.
flavor. Delicious, big delicious. Pretty good. So for ingredients, this is basically it. It's not a hard cake. It does take an hour to bake because it's very heavy.
And we've got 2 layers.
Yes, so it's going to take 2 hours to bake. We have to put 1 layer in, because this is a small oven. We put 1 layer in, we let it bake. Then we put the other layer in, we let it bake. And then we make the frosting. And then
we
put it
eat.
on the cake. Yeah, you eat.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this.
Yes.
We haven't had carrot cake in so long.
Yes, carrot cake.
I'm really excited. All right, you want to introduce any of the other materials we've got here?
Yeah. This is a whisk, or you can call it a mixer. I like whisk. I used to work in the kitchen.
Yes, whisk is the regular term for this, so this is the noun. This thing is a whisk, and you whisk like this. It's also a verb.
Yes. This is a strainer. You can put flour inside and make it mixer. It has holes in it, so it's very good for cooking.
Do you know why people sift flour?
It makes it
Fluffier or something?
No,
or
it
what's
mixes the ingredients.
Huh.
So if I put flour and sugar, I don't know if it's mixed.
Sure.
If I put flour and sugar, they become one.
Sure.
So it's better. The cake comes out better with this.
Sure. So this is a standard
Strainer.
kind of strainer for sifting things. Some of them have a wheel on the side that you can kind of mix things together.
But
like
I'm
that.
poor, so we get the
Well,
cheap
it's
stuff.
okay. You know, this is just fine, just fine.
Yes.
We've also got some measuring cups over here.
This is to measure out the tablespoons, the teaspoons, and half a tablespoon. I love this thing. It makes my life very easy.
And anything special about this? This is a scoop for rice.
This is very useful.
It is very
You don't
useful.
use it just for rice.
Yes, but it happens to be a rice scoop.
Yes, but I can use it to mix.
That's true.
And it won't break.
That's
it's
true.
very versatile. I love Japanese equipment. It works very well.
I know it's very high
I'm sorry
quality.
if I'm cheap. I like to use things.
I use the same thing. I use my hand for everything. I use
That
that
is
for
nasty.
stirring.
Don't touch the cake. You are not allowed to touch the cake. You are going to sit in the corner. I will.
Well, and what's this though? We got like a
this
weapon
is to
in
make.
here.
It is not a weapon.
It looks like a throwing star.
You are a child. All right.
I am kind of a child.
This is a cake decorator, so you can make the cake look all nice. So as you can see, there are little ridges, and it makes the cake look all nice and fancy and pretty.
So making a design, you can drag it around
Yes.
the outside of the cake and then make a lovely
And
cake.
if you're a
design.
child, you can use it as a weapon.
That's true.
Oh my god. And last but not least, we have our mixing bowls. 2, because 1 is never enough.
Yeah.
Always need to. So, as for our ingredients and our weapons, apparently, this is what we're going to be using. So, about 25 minutes of prep time, and then 2 hours of baking,
Okay.
and we should be done. So we're going to fast forward in time travel, and we'll show you the finished ingredients.
Yes, we will be like Martha Stewart. We have everything
I am
all
not Martha
prepared,
Stewart.
and then we show everything all done like that. And
I'm
then look very beautiful.
I'm not Martha Stewart.
Well, I didn't say you are Martha Stewart. It's a like, you know, it's a metaphor, you know, an idea.
See you in 2 hours.
Yes, we'll be back. We will go through as we're making the recipe, and then we will come back at the end while we're eating it, and hopefully you can make the same thing. All right, let's move on to the actual baking.
Let's go.
So the first thing we got to do is wash our grubby, dirty hands. So let me get. I know my hands are a little bit dirty. I'll wash my hands over here. Whoa. So when you're cooking, the best thing to do is to prepare everything first. This is the prep. That's just the short, easy way to do it. So you prepare everything first, and then you can bake everything or cook whatever it is you're making very quickly. Just let me know if I'm in your way. You're the man.
No problem. First, we need to shred some carrots. And by shred, not cut them, we need to shred them. So we take a shredder like this, and we just put it in the bowl as so, and just shred.
You can also call this grating the carrot.
Yes.
You don't want to have really big chunks or big pieces of carrot in the carrot cake. You just want to have the nice carroty flavor.
Yes.
I remember the first time I tried carrot cake,
Yeah.
and I was really surprised at how good it was. I had not expected like a kind of vegetable to make a good cake, but it's really, really fantastic.
It does not taste like carrots. It does not taste like carrots.
It doesn't taste like carrots, actually. So we're going to grate all of these. Do you want me to grate some of these?
There's
So you
only
can-
one grater, but yeah, sure.
you
so
can rest
basically, it
yourself.
becomes like that after you grate it. It's pretty easy. Yeah, go ahead. Go to town.
All right, here we go. Well, do you want to use the food processor?
No, because the food processor will turn the carrots into juice.
Okay.
We don't want juice.
So a food processor, this is a machine. It's kind of like a blender for dried food. You don't want to make it up into a like a liquid, so you just want to get a nice smooth pieces here that we're getting from grating the carrot. So if you look behind me, we're using a microwave oven that's also an actual baking oven. We're setting this to, since we're in Japan, it's 180 degrees. In America,
Fahrenheit.
Well, Fahrenheit would be 375.
I don't know
This is-
math.
This is Celsius, so depending on where you're cooking, remember that. That can be very tricky.
So now we gotta break our 6 eggs.
But how many? That's more than 6.
3, 6, 7. It's 7 eggs. You know what? You know what? Just because you said that, we're gonna use 7 eggs.
Okay, that's fine. If you
we're
like
not
it
gonna use 7.
extra egg-tastic.
I don't like him. I really don't like him.
Everybody likes me.
So, 6 eggs.
All right, 6 eggs. 6 eggs.
Crack your eggs. Crack.
Now Richard is very cool. He can do the one-handed cracking of the egg. I tried that sometimes, but I just get the shell all in the Look at that.
As soon as you said it.
I know, you got some shell
said it.
in there. You got some shell in there. Now, right now, he is beating the eggs. This is to mix them up, to beat the eggs.
Now, we need oil. So this is 1 cup, and we're going to use 3.
Wow.
It is a lot of oil.
That's a lot of oil.
But because of carrots, when you cook with them, it makes everything really, really hard to, and you need a lot of oil to make the cake soft. Let's use 2.5 cups because I put in an extra egg.
So that you think that's okay? I'll trust your judgment on that. How many times have you made this recipe?
Like, I don't know, like maybe 8.
8 times?
Yes.
And where did you learn this recipe?
Online.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What, is there like a particular site you like to use?
I like allrecipes.com.
Yeah.
Also, my old boss was a very good chef, and he gave me a recipe book, and I use it to this day.
Yep.
So, vanilla, you need 3 teaspoons.
3 teaspoons of vanilla. Usually when people are cooking, one person is kind of the main cook. The other person that's the helper is the sous chef. So this is a person that's
you are just a helper.
No, I'm a sous chef.
You're a helper.
That's the cool word for
But you're not cool,
chef.
so you're just a helper.
Okay, I'm just a helper for today, but
Good.
I will think about it myself.
No, don't.
One of those big
So
pieces got in there.
we are going to put the raisins in now. Because raisins are kind of hard, and we want them to be nice and soft when they're cooking. So we're gonna put them in the egg and oil mixture, and they're gonna soak up the oil. They're gonna get nice and soft, well, softer.
Fat.
Yes.
They're gonna turn into grapes again with flavor.
Oily grapes. That sounds horrible. That sounds disgusting.
It looks delicious though. I'm excited. I'm excited already.
I think it's 100 grams.
100 grams.
So we put in 200 grams of raisins.
Okay, if that's not correct, the raisins aren't essential to this recipe.
But they make it taste delicious.
They do make it taste delicious. You can put nuts. You can put other things into the recipe
Coconut.
as well. Coconut if you like that. But the essential thing for carrot cake is the carrot. So now I'm losing steam over here.
Do it. Cook.
I still got one more to go.
You want to eat. You want to eat, you got to cook.
I do.
That was the rule in my house.
Yes.
If you want to eat, you have to work.
I can't feel my hand.
I don't care. I don't care about your complaints. Keep going now. When you make a cake, the cake sticks to the cake pan. That's why you put in this plastic sheet. It's called cooking paper. And it makes the cake come out the first time. It makes everything so much easier. So we put one on the bottom and we put this long sheet on the side. So when you're mixing it, just make sure it's all nice and mixed. With the carrots and everything mixed with the liquid. Thank you. So now we need to do the powder. Now we are going to use our strainer. Pass me the strainer, please.
You want me to wash this?
No, it's already washed. I washed it when I was home.
You sure?
Please wash it.
Okay.
We're going to mix the flour.
So how much flour are we using?
We are going to use 4 cups.
4 cups of flour?
Yes.
Okay. So how much sugar are we going to use?
You're going to put in 2 cups of sugar.
Wow!
Last, we need baking soda so the cake rises and it's all nice and pretty. So this is half a teaspoon. So I'm just going to put in a little bit at a time. 1, just get it all in. That's half a teaspoon. And let's mix. So when you mix a little bit.
Now a lot of times when people are cooking, they get excited about this part right here. This is called the batter. The batter is when we are making a cake. This is the wet, dry mix before we bake something. It's the same thing with pancakes.
We're going to fill in our first pan. This is a lot of cake. So you never fill the cake up all the way. You always fill it up to halfway. Because the cake will rise, the cake will grow, and if you fill it up too much, it will overspill. It will spill over the pan, and you will have a bad day. So, let's just put this in here. So, this is our carrot cake before it's cooked. Now, we're going to take this bad boy, we're going to put it in the oven. So, we are going to do the frosting. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you make cream cheese frosting, your cream cheese has to be, I wash my hands, soft. If you touch it and it leaves an imprint like that, you are fine. You cannot make this with hard cream cheese. If you put it in the refrigerator, you will not be able to mix it. And you got to mix this with powdered sugar, the sugar we bought before. And you got to mix it with vanilla flavoring. So this whole packet is 200 grams. I'm going to drop this all, remember, 200 grams with a G. So as you mix the powder in, the cream cheese gets softer.
Yay!
Yes.
And the color is changing a little bit.
Yes. It went from a white to a nice yellow. So you got our cream cheese. Now, we're going to put our vanilla flavoring in here.
How much do you use? Do you need the measuring cup?
Yes, please. It's very strong, so 1 is enough. Thank you. So, we're going to put around half. We're going to use the entire thing, but since there's just a lot of powder, we don't want it to go everywhere. Just want to just mix it in there. When you have a cake and you want to check to see that it's done, you take a nice ice pick or a regular pick. I'm going to use the ice pick since it's longer. And you stick it right in the middle of the cake. Now, right in the middle, if it comes out clean, you're good. If it comes out wet, you need to put it back in there for another 5 to 10 minutes. And voila. Excellent. Thank you. It's great to have a helper.
Look at that.
So you got this paper around here. We got to do something about this paper. So, take the paper. And thanks to this paper, we got our 2 cakes.
Yay! Look at that. And then you spread the frosting out, smooth it out, looking very beautiful there.
Yes. And this holds the cake together, and it's delicious. 2 birds with 1 stone. So, and bam.
Wow! Look at that! It's like a giant cookie.
So what we're going to do now is put everything and just fill up the hole. Now, I'm not going to make a pretty cake.
That's fine. We'll just make something we can
We're going to make a delicious cake.
Yes. Welcome to our lovely cake. Yay,
Yes.
we'll hold this up here. Wow, this is heavy. This is heavy. Oh my, this is it's like 5 pounds. Oh, it's beautiful. It looks just fine.
Right.
Well, we will sit down and enjoy this, and I don't know, should we show ourselves eating the cake?
I think that's torture.
You think that's torture?
Is that
mean?
That's mean.
Should we not do that?
I don't think we should.
Okay, well we will leave it here, but I'm sure the flavor is beautiful. Well, they probably want to know what it tastes like.
Okay, maybe we'll do it. Maybe.
Okay, we'll put it down. We'll get some plates, and then we'll see what it tastes like.
Yes.
You want to cut into it?
Yes.
Let's get the party started.
All right. So I think I want to cut so you guys can see.
Now you think you could eat half of that?
No, God, no! I can eat like 1 piece and then almost die.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you get it going over there. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that!
And that is American carrot cake.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Look at that!
Oh my God! Yes.
Wow.
And this
brings back memories.
Yes.
I tell you.
I
swear.
will cut a piece for myself.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, very good. Look
That's
at this.
what the inside of the cake looks like.
Yeah.
With the cream.
The layers.
Everything. It's amazing. It's delicious. I'm going to put the knife over there.
All right, here's a fork. Cheers.
Let's dig in. Cheers.
Here we go. Let's see what we got here for some... Oh, we got to get the cake, cake and the frosting here.
I hope it's good. I'm happy we put in raisins.
It is nice with the raisins. Oh, I feel bad for my wife who is holding the camera right now.
Yeah.
But we've got a huge piece of cake waiting for you, so you
Yes.
can come have some of this after you're done. Well, I hope you've enjoyed making this cake with us. I will come back very quickly in just a moment for the special mission homework assignment for this month, and we will get back to eating some cake.
Yes.
Say bye-bye for this month.
See you.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna keep eating.
Well, I really hope you enjoyed that cooking lesson with Richard. It was a lot of fun for me. Definitely a real treat for me to make something that I haven't had in a really long time. And I hope for you that you try it at home, so you can really feel the English as you're cooking with us. You can try baking things and remember to talk to yourself. You can talk in your head or you can talk out loud. Now I am opening, or I am cracking, one egg. And you can speak along with us. So listen as we talk and answer questions. Really use the video that we just saw to really practice your English, all of the things that we're saying, and you will start seeing improvement much faster in your English. You'll also have a really nice cake to eat. It was an interesting recipe, even though we did kind of change it around a little bit, but I hope you have fun making it at home. If you want to really try something even more interesting, you can bring some people over to your house. You can watch the video together, or you can even try making your own kind of special thing, whatever that recipe is, but doing it with some people in English. All right. The new Master English Conversation version 2.0, we will have more conversations just like this, more interviews, and we will also be doing more things in English as I go out and meet more of my friends and do more things in English, so that you really get a good sense of how we use English when we're actually speaking. So look forward to lots more surprises and fun episodes coming up in the very near future. All right, for your special mission homework assignment for this month, it should be a very easy one. What I'd like you to do is find a cooking show online. You can watch it online, or you can watch a TV show if you live in America or another English-speaking country, and follow the recipe. At least watch one episode. You can watch more than that if you like, but really take your time, find something interesting that you can watch, and try to actually make something. Don't just sit and watch the show. Actually get involved. Talk along with the people that are making the food. You can watch Martha Stewart, I mentioned her name before, or find anybody else. There are many popular chefs and other people that have cooking shows, and there are also specific shows that deal with an entree or a dessert or anything like that. So find something you're interested in and try to make at least one thing by yourself or with other people this month. Have an excellent month. I really hope you enjoyed this new lesson set. I really look forward to even more new surprises and new things to come with Master English Conversation as we move into version 2.0. Continue to let me know what you think of the episode, what you think of the whole lesson set, and we will continue together to make it an even better program to help you learn English and speak more confidently faster. Have an excellent day, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye. No matter where you live in the world, how old you are, or whether you've struggled to learn English in the past, click on the button on your screen to download a full set of powerful video, audio, and text lessons and start speaking fluent English today.